The looking down look. Alright, so we ordered some amber LEDs to install in this SRT4, and I went in. These are supposed to be a dark blue HID bulb. So what I do normally to get these off is I pull this front bumper cover, and that allows you to like get a little bit of room. Got my 2 bolts out here already for this headlight. I needed to get in here to see which ones were in this headlight. Okay, so here we go. Like I said, these are like a demon eye, but we never had the controller to control them. So I unplugged my side marker light, which one is here. Okay. On a side note, this side marker down here was off. This just gives me access to get in here. So we'll stick a new bulb in here. No, you just stick it right in. These twist right in. Alright, there's that. I'll have to finish that up then. So, to find out what bulb was in here, I had to access this. Here is our bulb. Alright. Now, I don't think the bulb is actually bad. What I did find was this right here had lost connection, and this one here is melted a little bit. It's got the tip burn off, so it's possible that the way this is run through this boot, that ended up with a little bit of I don't know, separation here off of the bulb, and then it was trying to send the power to it to complete the circuit. So we ended up with a problem there, but this is what we got for replacements. Now, so these are supposed to be the replacement ones. They look the same in the photo. They actually look a little different here. So we'll have to see what the difference is. Try to get this thing to work. Wire we didn't use. This is part of the stuff that was sealed around here. I just took cutters and cut this instead of back feeding it around the light. Get that out of the way. Whatever you want to do when you're doing these and they're new, is you never want to touch this. Any fluid from or grease or anything from your hands on here will create a spot that will get warm, and it'll actually damage this light. So even though that's just a cheaper wire than what's here coming off that bulb, it should still work just the same. This actually got the grommet in here where it needs to be. This cycles over. This bulb slides in here one way and one way only. Okay. Where's the connection? Alright, here we go. Let's give this thing a test. Alright, it's up and working. This is what was in here. Pretty much looks the same as far as the blue's concerned. It's heating up now, so it is getting brighter. So we're looking to do both of these. And these are our fog lights here. Let's open this up quick. Now these are LED fog light bulbs in amber. So you can see good quality, good heat sink on the back. So we'll get these inserted and installed. I'll show you what they look like too. Alright, so our side marker actually had a damaged wire, so I'm cutting that out. And then the fog light itself was actually working, but We got a whole bunch of corrosion down in here, and we're just gonna toss this to the wayside, man. So we've got a nice new, I had to dig this out of my collection, but I got a nice factory end. I got everything stripped off of here. You see, this did have crimp connectors, and these crimp connectors are not sealed, so moisture was getting into these also and damaging that wire. Now, I'm going to get these soldered together, and I'm going to put some heat shrink on. Cheap stuff, you can get this from Harbor Freight, works good. Just the same. Now, they sell crimp connectors you can use that are more fancy, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm doing. So we'll get these assembled here. So we got 16 through 16. We got a bunch of this red. So this on here. It's nice and easy because it is the factory color. So I'm just gonna put these together. Normally what I'll end up doing is I'll tin the wire and then I'll get them together a little nicer, but this is going to work just the same. From these ends where it's frayed. Make sure we got good connection all the way around. That's all I'm going to do, just like this. Fold them away. Put these right on top, get them centered out. I have a heat gun. But we've got plenty of lighters they're found in cars, so we just will use that. Clean up our connection. Pretty nice. Works out really good. You can take a look, see what kind of yellow we got. There we go. Now that is yellow. That is really bright. Okay, so we have this fog light fixed. I have to finish soldering an extension into here. There was, you could tell moisture got into this wire, and it actually looks black. So I'm using a piece of the wiring that wasn't using from the new HID. So I know I got a good piece of quality wire in here. So I'm just going to extend this out so that we can reach our side marker. I'm gonna get that done. I'll get everything tucked back up together in this side. All right, so soldered. I wrapped everything with tape. Everything's now plugged in, reinserted into our side marker. Still gotta get this cup to sit in here just a little bit better. Let's check these out, turn them on. There we go. Here's our yellow. There's our clear. There's the side marker's good to go. There's our blue HID. That one actually looks a little bit whiter. I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get the other side all installed, and this evening I'll get a shot of this thing sitting out with the lights on. All right, here we go. Blue and yellow, and blue and yellow. Man, what a pain to get these things in here. There's a bunch of extra wiring. I got to get this one to fit down in here right yet. But I had to pull this one out around, get the wiring cleaned up, get it routed right. But this thing has good lights now. Can't wait to see what they look like in the dark. All right, just gave this baby a bath. Quick little video on that. I'm gonna let this thing sit out overnight. It's gonna dry out. I got a couple finishing touches I gotta put on this thing. We got the air conditioning blowing cold. We've got all of the lights fixed up to what they need to be, and I think that stuff looks pretty good. So there's our parking lights are working pretty good. We can come out here. We have a tag light. We've got parking lights. All this stuff didn't work when we got this, so it's drying off now. I'm gonna pull it in. Still has an ABS light I want to check out, see if that is an issue that I can address. And we have well, we're just going to do a little quick spray wax to it, wipe down the wheels. I'm not going to bother with any kind of tire shine because we need new tires in the front on that thing. But that Blue Nightmare, still a nightmare, but it's a better version of itself. So we'll get this thing shined up and we'll give you guys a once over. I might just make a separate video if I end up getting into something major with diagnosing the ABS, but we'll see what happens there. So till then, have a good night. I'll see you in like moments. All right, I believe we're finally finished with this thing. Everything is all washed. It's cleaned up. The wheels are looking good. The paint is looking good. The interior, it's looking pretty good. Oh, I gotta fix this. I need a little piece of tape. The tape that's provided with this just does not want to stick, so we've got to take care of that. I'm just doing my last walk around here, guys, so just let that door open. But it is shining bright and everything is finished and ready to go.